Hi. It's been a while since I've recorded. On account of I was out of town for about a month helping my grandma. So this feels weird. This feels awkward. I feel out of place. Um, but none of that matters. I need to talk to you. I need to tell you something. I am the multiverse. I am the one constant in the multiverse, and I can prove it. I can't prove it, but I have seen these other universes. Most of them look like works of fiction in our universe. That's weird. And like I'm in a lot of them. So like for scientific reasons, I have this wheel of fictional universes that these works of fiction that these universes seem to look like for some reason. I don't know what that's about. That I'm. This is a terrible bit. Wait. Yeah, so I've made a lot. I don't know if you've seen, uh, if you've seen, if you've poked your head into the artist side of the internet, you may have seen sometimes people will try to like imagine themselves in a particular fictional universe that they're a fan of, and we call that making a persona, I believe, or just a sona. Sometimes there'll be blank sona, you know, like for Steven Universe, it's a gem sona. For the Owl House, it's a witch sona, stuff like that. I've done that several times. I keep doing it. I can't stop. I think I have an addiction. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. It's just happening, and I just kind of want an excuse to to just talk about them. I don't know. I just want to put these out there. I have drawings. I've done drawings of them. I don't consider myself a good drawer. I won't say artist because like this is what I'm doing. This that I'm doing here. It's a form of art, but like I wouldn't consider myself a good artist in terms of traditional drawing art. So I've had drawings of them, but I didn't feel like I knew how to just put a post out of being like, here's a bunch of different versions of me. That just feels weird to do. I mean, I can do it, but I don't wanna. It's much better if I make a YouTube video where I have a wheel of different fictional universes I put myself in, and then I can just share them and ramble about them. Peanut butter sandwich in my mouth. I spin the wheel. I'm selling this. Where do we land on? Who's first? Which one is first? Oh dear. Toy Story. Basically, the idea that I had was that he was going to be this action figure based off of some sort of action hero, superhero cartoon or whatever from the early 2000s. A la Kim Possible, My Life as a Teenage Robot. Those two, mainly. It's mostly just Kim Possible, really. His name is Lance Zoom. He's got a bunch of accessories that he comes with because the character and the show that I came up with in my brain, he has a bunch of gadgets or whatever. So, there he is. There's that, Didn't really make a whole story for him. Unlike some of these guys. Not really a backstory, but just character details, rather. So, let's keep going. Next, we spin the wheel again. Which one now? Who's next? Who's next? Who do we get? Oh. I put this on here not thinking I was going to land on it, but I got two Marvel characters. I have two Marvel Sonas. One I would consider to be kind of my main one that I like to use, that I like to have in my brain for most things. Then there's this guy. Here is an image that I've drawn of him. The idea is that he is a clone of my my Marvel hero character, and he has different powers. He has completely different powers. This guy can shoot like dark energy out of his hands and his eyes and whatever. He's got super strength and whatever. He's pure offense is the idea. So like, and I named him Chaos. It's not spelled like you think. It's spelled like this. I think this is the closest I've gotten. Now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm saying it out loud. I think this is the closest I've gotten to having like an edgy persona. like an edgelord persona. I've never been one to try and do that, but I think this is the closest I've gotten. I want to make myself a supervillain, just cause he's like the only one. Actually, he's the only one that I got. So like I just wanted to do it, cause why not, right? I have shared a picture of him on Instagram. Oh jeez, is this fun? Are you enjoying this? I am. I think. Go, spin, darn you. Where do we land? Where do we land? Oh, Genshin Impact. Right? Yes, Genshin Impact. You may have seen the video that I made. Maybe you didn't. I have no idea. I don't know what you watched. But I made a video of me playing Genshin Impact for the first time, like doing all the tutorial stuff or whatever, going to Mondstadt, meeting Amber and all that. I made a video of that, and then I did that because my friends wouldn't shut up. My gaming internet friends that I keep playing with just wouldn't shut up about playing the game. So I'm like, fine, I'll do it. And I did it, and now I keep playing it. And now I have and now I made a Sona for it. I made a Genshin Impact persona for it. Look what you've done to me. Look what you did. You infected me. This is a disease. Anyways, a pyro sword user from Mondstadt. He's not much in the way of fighting in combat. I kind of based him on Bennett a little bit, except without the bad luck. Just this friendly dude who just likes going on adventures or whatever. He likes seeing things. He likes going out and finding new things to be amazed by and wonder he likes the wonder. He likes the wonder of it all. English is my first language. I promise you it is. I wouldn't lie to you about my language. You can go to jail for that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, there he is. His name is Max. At first his name was Luther because I had him be from Mondstadt, and my friend said that Mondstadt is based around Germany, so we looked up Germanic names, and like the list that he found, he listed off the name Luther, and I liked that name, and then I sat with it, and I decided I don't like that name anymore. So now he's Max. Where do we land? Oh no. Listen, the show meant a lot to me as a child, and so, I wanted to be a part of it in one way or another. So I drew myself as a pomegranate. There's not much more to that. He's just a pomegranate. There you go. There he is. I didn't come up with a special name for him. He's just me. He's just Dill the pomegranate. There you go. I realized I could have been a pickle. I could have been an actual pickle, but that would have been too on the nose. Plus, I don't much care for pickles. Also, the only pickle that we've seen in the entire franchise is a giant, and I'm not big. I don't consider myself a big person. I don't want to be a big person. I'm small. I'm a small, tiny, puny man, and I'm okay with that. Anyways, moving on. Next. Go. Spin, you beautiful wheel. Land on something good. And he's spooky. This one is also just, I wanted to draw myself as a ghost. I like the ghost of Molly McGee, and I think that their ghosts are they have a very nice style of ghost that they've drawn. So just there you go, that they've made for that universe, and there you go. There he is. He's just a ghost. Although, fun story, when I shared this with one of my internet friends, and they said, "Oh, they're so cute. They're so small, bite size." And then showed an image of, I think it was a GIF. No, it was an image of some anime girl with her mouth wide open, about to chomp on something, implying that they were going to eat my ghost self. So, like, there's that. My friend wants to eat my spirit, I guess. My friend wants to eat my soul. So, like, I gotta deal with that. I don't know how I will, but I gotta figure out something for that. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Spin it. Let's begin. I never seen Tailspin. Never watched it. Wow, that was so close to being Ruby, but it's Miraculous. My Miraculous Sona is it's interesting. not the character itself, but the process that the journey that I went on with the concept for this character. It was either late, no, I think it was maybe early high school, maybe late middle school, when Miraculous first showed up on the scene for me and my friends, and I had started watching the show, and then I told them, "Hey, you guys should watch it," and they said, "Okay, sure, maybe." And then one of them did, and they got hooked. And then I specifically remember there was an interaction at lunch where like the show came up in conversation, and the friend that had started watching it said I could call them out. They're more popular than me on the internet right now. I can call them out right now. I won't. I'll save that. I'll hold on to that information for now. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But they share a letter in our name. You know exactly who you is. We were sitting at lunch, and Chieto, who was my other friend, and like, yes, watch it. No, don't. It's a curse. Don't watch it. Don't. But don't. They're going back and forth like, watch it, but don't. No, but do it. But no, it's a curse. It'll consume you. But like, it's good though. And then she ended up watching it. So it's me and my two friends watching this show, and I just on my own had decided to make a Miraculous Zona, and then they just joined me. And so the animals that we went with were the tiger, the rabbit, and the snake. I was a tiger. I just cause like they weren't there. Why not, right? So like the show keeps going. The show keeps going on. I'll put an image. Boom. These are the original designs that my friend had come up with, because she's an artist. You should be more of a hint of who it is. But my friend is better at drawing than I am. They were most definitely better at drawing than I was even then. Anyways, they drew the guy. They drew our characters. Freaking Tiger Strike, Silver Hair, and Cobra, I think was her name. And so we had those. We were just sitting on those, not really doing much with them. She had drawn a few sketches here and there of stuff that was going on with them, like stuff or whatever, just fun stuff. And the show keeps going, and they keep introducing more Miraculous. Eventually, we see what the Snake Miraculous actually looks like, and what its power actually is, and it's nothing like what we had. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, so that was real. So the Snake Miraculous is real. Are the tiger and the rabbit Miraculous still a thing as well? And then the show kept going, and we found the actual rabbit Miraculous. We saw the actual bunny Miraculous, and again, power. It's not at all what we came up with. It's nothing close to what we had thought of. So now we have to change again. Now we have to adapt to this now. And so now I'm kind of worried because my Miraculous is coming up. The tiger's got to be showing up at some point soon. And guess what? It did, and it was. I got one thing close. The original concept for Tiger Strike was that his Miraculous was it was a watch. That's right. That's why I had come up with. I had decided my Miraculous was going to be a watch. And so, like, I got kind of close. It's part of it's on the wrist, but that's not the right color for a tiger. Why is the tiger purple and pink and whatever? Why is that? That's... You did it wrong, Thomas. And I was the only one that was still sitting on this character. My friends had long since just stopped caring at this point, but I still cared. So that means I have to retool a good chunk of my character around what the actual Tiger Miraculous is. Never mind the fact that the Tiger Miraculous is real in universe, in canon, and there's no real reason that some other random person and that is maybe not from Paris even in the first place would actually have this out of nowhere. And never mind the fact that because of what happened recently, there's definitely no way that anyone else outside of the original canon has this Miraculous. Look, man, I already did this. I already committed. I gotta stick with it. So I had to do some retooling, and here's current Tiger Strike. There he is. I might make another. I might choose another animal and go with a different thing. I might keep the original power that I originally had. I might make a new one later, but like that's what we got so far. So like that's what we gotta deal with, and sandwich. Who's next on the docket? Who do we got? What? Oh no, not again. Respin. I don't want to remove them. I don't know why. If I remove them, they die. Go a little bit forward. There we go. I wanted to make myself as a witch from the Boiling Isles. Ignore that. Here's me if I were a witch from the Boiling Isles. I haven't landed on where he lives, but it's in the woods, sort of. Kind of like how Ida has her house just kind of off the coast, off freaking somewhere, kind of sort of hidden off from everything, except for the fact that everyone knows where to go. Everyone knows where the outhouse is. So like it's not exactly hidden, but like his is more hidden, I guess, is the idea. His name is Cole. Much like he didn't really commit to a coven or a specific track in witch school. So like he just does whatever. Yeah, he even does wild magic like Ida or whatever. Not nearly as powerful. I'm not gonna step on that. So yeah, there's that. And his palisman is a doggy. I wanted a dog palisman. Just cause I don't know, man. I wanted a dog. His name is Scruffles. I'm not drawing him outside of that. I'm not drawing him off of that freaking. I'm not drawing him in any form that's not just on the staff, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to draw dogs good. I tried drawing dogs good once, and it was kind of hit or miss, you know? Like, I don't feel confident enough in my dog drawing skills to try and do that again. All right, let's do one more spin. One more spin. Get one more character out here, and that'll be the end of this video, I think. Ruby. So, my Ruby character. The version of me that exists in the world of Remnant. Descriptions are hard. It's not like this is a complex character. I'm just bad at describing things. I'm bad at describing people, even when that people is me. His semblance is that his aura is like, I've been saying more, like it's especially potent, meaning that his durability is skyrocketed, meaning that he's kind of invincible, sort of. So yeah, he's got insane durability. And, like, he's strong, kind of. I'm not gonna say he's, like, insanely strong or whatever, but he's got some muscle to him. This version of me, this is my fantasy. I can do this however I want. And you're not allowed to judge me for it. Or, no, you're allowed to judge me. You're just a jerk if you do. Just don't judge me. Don't be mean. Leave me alone. I was trying to decide what his weapon should be, because, like, if you've watched Ruby, you know that a thing that happens with a lot of these weapons that people have is it's some sort of close range melee weapon or whatever, but it also is a gun.
It's also a gun.
Oh.
So I was trying to think of what weapon I should use, and then I decided to say screw that idea, and he has holographic fists now. He's got these bracelet things that he wears that will project this hard light projection of his hand that he can use to just punch and smash around with or whatever. And there you go. He's also got little thingies on the soles of his feet, on the soles of his shoes that let him launch and let him jump real far. Gotta get to the Grimdar hanging up in the air. Gotta get him. And I think that's it. I think it's gonna do it for today. for this time doing this. So I might come back and do this again. I might. There was freaking my Marvel superhero character. My Marvel hero character that I had is my main one, and I didn't land on him. So, he's the one I've drawn most prominently on my on my social media, on my Instagram. So like you can see him. He's the only one he's the only one that I've drawn multiple times and posted. So like, go find him. Search in the caverns of whatever, and you can find him somewhere, I'm sure. Otherwise, if I come back and do this again, hopefully I land on him, and I land on him early, so I can talk about him. I want to talk about him. He's cool. He's my favorite. He's my main. It's not fair. Who would I have landed on? Which one? Are you kidding? Maybe I should click remove on these. I don't want to though. Bye.